More and more defenses. Switch everything now, Steve. And if you were coaching, is that how you'd play it? Is that how you would teach it?
You know, Kevin, yes, sometimes you have to switch, but I think the best coaches, what they do best is they show you different looks, and timely they'll do it. Sometimes they'll trap it, sometimes they'll hedge the pick and roll, and sometimes they'll just go under.
Goose out there with Parker. Then it's Jones, and it's Wood in at the 5, patrolling the paint. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of them.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. Have to switch on that play.
Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow.
Outside, Porter. Over to the left wing. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Clearly a foul.
For San Antonio, they have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
And looking at the numbers this season, they're shooting a robust 82% from the line. That's about as good as it gets.
And the first one drops. Well, Greg, with this Memphis Grizzlies team, you like how young and how hungry they are. It's very appealing.
And these players have bought into the system. This is a selfless group that knows each other's strengths, and it's why they've seen so much success here of late.
Parker, a screen on Porter. And it's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
Jones for 3. Rebounded by the Spurs. They've led by as many as 14 points. And there's the pass to Porter. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Smith, and Smith with the stuff.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
It's a backbreaker for your defense, giving up easy buckets like that.
And so it's Memphis with it, following the bucket by the Spurs. No problem knocking that one down. 9 points in the game so far.
This is why you're trying to get him as many touches as possible. He's got the neck.
Outside, Porter. To the middle. Here's Cook. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Cook's got 5 points now in the quarter.
He's given a great lift to this offense tonight. Very, very efficient.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Here's Goose. From outside, off the mark. Spurs leading by 9. Smith outside. Pass to Porter. Here's the Mayor. No good from outside.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
Wood in the post. It's tipped. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much. Now, for 22 straight years, San Antonio made the playoffs. They haven't made the last 3 postseasons. And former Spur Robert Horry worries if they'll ever be relegated, saying, I hate to say that. San Antonio is a small market. Guys just aren't going to go there. And that's a dire prediction for such a storied and successful franchise, Kevin.
No kidding, David. All right, thank you.
Manu Ginobili, Hall of Fame class of 2022. He played his entire career in San Antonio. And in 2003, Manu's rookie season, we won a ring together.
Parker's checked in for Parker.
He's living there tonight, a tough guy to guard without fouling. And the bonus, he's going to knock him down.
And another miss by Memphis.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Cook, good. Cook's got 7 now in this quarter. And seeing Manu is a rookie, Smitty, what were your early impressions?
Well, the first thing that comes to mind, Kevin, he was unpredictable. He was definitely NBA ready. He had already been a pro for 7 years before he came over, and he played an important role for us winning that title.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Pass to Goose. The 3. It's good from long range. Goose has got 5.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make a pay.
Outside Porter. Three-pointer. Drills the three-pointer. He's got 12.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Let him decide whether to shoot it, whether to pass it. He's your catalyst right now.
All right, a chance to look at numbers for Porter. He's been a factor for them over the last month. He's around 14 points per game, 8 assists, and 3 rebounds. Fantastic totals for him across the board. I wouldn't be surprised if he keeps rolling.
It's not the monster game that we see from him occasionally, but it's still incredibly impressive.
The first one falls. Good on both. It ended in the bubble, but how about the Spurs playoff streak? 22 consecutive seasons, Greg, coming to an end.
Kevin, making it every year from 1998 to 2019, winning 5 titles over that span, and having the same head coach certainly helped that streak. So did having, though, a couple Hall of Famers.
Kicks it out to Jones. Wood with the screen for Jones. Clock at 4. The Grizzlies with another miss.
He's doing what he can to help them cut into this lead. His shot just isn't quite there tonight.
Cook pulls it up, and he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
And that keeps him perfect from the field this quarter. And now in his 14th NBA season, just one All-Star appearance for Jrue Holiday, but that belies his greatness as a player.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
You know, Greg, you can make the case Jrue Holiday is the prototypical two-way guard.
And defense can sometimes go overlooked just one All-Star game, but Drew's impact perhaps greater than some other players with multiple All-Star seasons. Now that's what I call a momentum changer.
When you've got a point guard, that kind of spring, no lead is safe.
You're totally right. That can be a shot in the arm for them. A spark that turned things around.
Guarded by Porter. Wood a screen on Porter. And he uses the glass on the lane. He's got 14.
And this team's struggles are not his fault. He's putting in work at the offensive end.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. chosen one. He's checked in for Cook. We've got a moment now to go to a rookie watch and find out who among the NBA's freshman class have been the hottest shooters. And you look at the chosen one, you know what you're going to get from him day in and day out.
And his confidence is going to keep growing if he continues shooting like he has over the past month.
Here is Porter. He's been a reliable scorer for him as he's averaging up over 13 points a game. Smith outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. To the inside. It's hauled in by Wood. Wood's got 6 rebounds in the game. Jones looking for an opening. Fires it up. And the Grizzlies tack on 2 more. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for the San Antonio Spurs. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. San Antonio again missing. The Grizzlies trail by 11. Wood pass to Jones. Shot clock at 6. Wood a screen on Smith. Offensive rebound. And Wood stays with it.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Outside Porter. Smith on the wing. Back to Porter. There's a screen. It's on target from the high post. Porter's got his second basket of the night.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They've came in focused and they've executed.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of them.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. Have to switch on that play.
Here's the Mayor. Good on the three-point shot. The Mayor's got 11 points.
A great feed, and that assist gives him a triple-double. You gotta love that kind of player, able to get it done in just about every facet.
Spins. Wood trying to free himself up. Second shot opportunity. Rebound by Smith. San Antonio leading by 12. Shoots the 3. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
To the middle. There's the steal. Near the three-point line, it's Porter. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
He needs to be more proactive on offense and shoot it more. He's making most of his shots, so he's got to demand the ball more.
Pass to Wood. Will it go? And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket. 14 points for him.
He's hot this quarter, getting the shots he wants, and he's delivering.
Smith scanning the floor. Back to Porter. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. Smith's got his 6th assist on the night.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
For the 3. And out of bounds as San Antonio gains possession.
And now a chance to take a look at some numbers for Wood. This last month, he's been positively spectacular and tremendous confidence and consistency at the foul line. He ranks among the top 15 in free throw percentage.
And you mentioned how powerful he is on the boards, going full throttle at both ends every play. Really helping his team compete for wins.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
And the shot goes down. And the Spurs lead by 20.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
What it was, they are getting better shots, which has gotten them into a rhythm, and they're knocking down everything. Well, he's put up zeros for an entire quarter. Not the way you try to get back into this ball game.
Covered by Parker. Rebound by Parker. Parker's got rebound number 5 here tonight. The Grizzlies shooting just 39% from the field, struggling to find that net. To the wing on the left. Jenkins drills it from outside. Jenkins got 14 points for the game.
How can you leave this guy that wide open? Please. That's terrible.
Here's the chosen one, covered by Parker. The chosen one gets the basket.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
And so it's Memphis with it. After the basket by San Antonio. Screened by Parker. From the arc. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Aside from the rim runners in this league, most bigs are now asked to help stretch the floor.
Knocked loose. And here is Jenkins. He's got 14. The pass to Parker. No good with the triple. Well, through 3/4 of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Spurs lead by 16. Live from the FedEx Forum, you're watching 2K Sports. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the 4th quarter, but stranger things have happened. So with Smith sitting on the bench, here's how the floor looks for Greg Popovich. Here's Giles. It's deflected. Here's Dawson. And it's good off the back rim and in. And the Spurs lead by 18. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Spurs.
It's easy for me. Look at their defensive effort all game. The block total shows their commitment to contesting shots.
Another place they've had the upper hand tonight is in transition. They've gotten a bunch of their points off the fast break.
And the first one at the line is good. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
Nice ball movement by San Antonio. A 3-ball. Can't hit that one. And the Spurs going the other way now. They led the game at 1 point by 20. 1 minute now into this 4th quarter. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
I'll tell you, it's one thing to do this at home, another to do it in a hostile environment.
They built up this huge lead with great play at both ends. They're going to love watching film tomorrow.
And just a better job of getting to the line here in the second half. Didn't get there once in the first.
Pass to Jenkins. Here's Giles. Puts it up from 17. Got a piece of it. Kicks to Jeter. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. The chosen one gets the basket. And the Spurs lead by 21.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Here's Jenkins. It's deflected. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Jeter the pass to the chosen. Lays it up and off the glass.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
This has been an impressive performance tonight. Even with a big lead, they've maintained their focus.
Now here's Jenkins. Passes to Goose. And here is Jenkins. Parker sets the screen for Jenkins. Parker outside. They can't stop the run with that one. Spurs leading by 23. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Stripped away. Now here's Jenkins. And in this era of player movement, Greg, we're seeing guys often pick teams on fit or style of play. When they look at that, what are they looking into?
You want to have fun coming to work every day, Kevin. I mean, the money they're making, most guys are going to be set for life. But I think they recognize it's about the journey and who you have the opportunity to take that journey with.
Here's Dawson. Just 5 on the clock. He kicks to Jeter. Fires from deep. Grizzlies with the rebound. Parker's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Pass to Giles. The dish to Jenkins. Launches it. Fails to score here. He has made 5 of 12 to this point.
And with the success they've had rebounding basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat. And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Here's Goose. Here's Parker. Hits the difficult fadeaway jumper.
And likes the view from there. He's a strong mid-range shooter.
And with that height, he can get a clean look on any shot at any time.
The chosen one passes to Dawson. Over Jenkins. Bank shot. No good. Memphis has gone ice cold from three-point land. 0 of 4 since the start of the final quarter. And a missed layup.
He goes up strong, but he is met with resistance. I think that surprised him a little bit.
Inside, here's Dawson. Count that as his 7th field goal in 9 tries. He's shooting 78%.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Count it, good.
I mean, already hot coming into the game. Is it fair to say he's hotter?
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over.
And with the struggles AD has had to stay healthy, and you wonder, though, if the team's going to focus on having him be at his best for that postseason run and try to manage the wear and tear.
Grizzlies, Houston.
And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game.
And his focus, guys, has been laser sharp, and his touch from the field, flawless. The teammates have worked hard to get him the ball in some good positions, and boy, has he rewarded them with a spectacular shooting performance. Great call to keep running all those sets for him.
They lost 2 straight coming into this one, and he knew he needed to put his foot down. He showed leadership tonight, getting them back on the winning track. Here's the mayor. And the average age of NBA players is getting younger and younger, and how about a year younger than they were a decade ago, Steve?
Kevin, I'm sure you're correct, but for me, I'm also seeing guys play longer and longer and longer. The old guys are sticking around.
Parker, a screen on Porter. And there's the drive. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Second personal foul.
And a quick look now at how the Memphis Grizzlies' schedule is shaping up. On Tuesday, they'll be matching up against Kyle Lowry and the Los Angeles Lakers. Then on Thursday, they continue the road trip heading out to San Francisco to take on the Warriors.
And for that game against the Warriors, that's where you have got to bring your A game, especially when you know you're going to be fighting an uphill battle all night long.
Free throw good by Parker. And Parker drops them both. The Spurs have gone 7 of 9 from the field down the stretch here in the fourth quarter. Terrific shooting. Outside Porter. Here's the mayor. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Second personal foul.
They're doing a better job of working themselves to the line here in the second half.
Now with the ability to play a soft zone, can Team Steve hide their weaker defenders?
I think it's great, Kevin, for a possession or two. And it works sometimes. But good offenses always find the weak link.
The first free throw is good. The leadership of the NBA Players Association, Greg, has said they support expansion. And 2 cities which seem to be the leading candidates, Seattle and Las Vegas. What do you think?
Yeah, well, I love both. Had the good fortune of playing in both cities, and I'd love to see a team in my hometown. But bottom line, more teams means more jobs, and that's a sentiment I think most can get behind.
Memphis has gone ice cold from three-point land, 0 of 4 since the start of the final quarter. And the pass to Wood. A shape. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Personal foul.
And one thing that is special about Evan Mobley, made an immediate defensive impact as a rookie. Something few big men are able to do.
Free throw good, Wood. As you said, very few rookie big men, Greg, can shape a defense like Mobley did.
Kind of reminds you of the impact Tim Duncan had with his defense. But Mobley can protect the rim and stay in front of guards on the perimeter. Boy, sky is the limit for him defensively.
Both free throws good from Wood. And every year it seems like outcomes in the playoffs can hinge on health. Steve, it's part of the game, as you well know.
It is, Kevin, and we hate it because obviously health can change the direction of a series or a team. But the one thing teams are doing a better job is they are lengthening and going deeper into their bench.
6 to shoot. Smith with it from deep. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wood.
Spurs ball.
Spurs working the ball around now. And finished off by Porter.
Beautiful location on the pass, as usual. Led his man perfectly.
Out to Parker. Clock is at 3. Jacks up a 3. Rebounded by the Spurs.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Out left to the wing. And out of bounds as Memphis gains possession. Giles checked in for Memphis.
Now into the lineup for your Grizzlies.
And for Memphis, they're shooting 38% from the field, a pretty weak showing for them. Some things change here in the league, but a little trash talk still seems, Steve, like a key component to the game. I'm having a hard time remembering. Did you partake in that?
I did, Kevin, but I didn't call it trash talk. We just talked, and you tried to get into your opponent's head. And also, for me, I played better when I was talking.
Now, here's Porter. Out to Smith. Pass to the Mayor. Sinks the three-pointer. The Mayor's got 19 points.
And certainly, they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second half.
To the paint. Here's Wood, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Fourth personal foul. 14 foul. At the line for Memphis. Wood. 2 shots.
Free throw good, Wood. And Memphis making a change here. Jenkins checked in. And so he hits both. Well, Greg, analysts evaluate player performances on the floor, and sometimes we've seen the players fire back. They're not happy with the criticism.
You know, it's a risk you take, but if you treat everyone with kid gloves, you're really not doing your job. The audience expects a level of honesty, and quite frankly, players don't mind you criticizing their game. It's when those critiques become personal.
Wood with the screen for Jenkins. He hits it from 9.
Given the size disadvantage, you have to have a lot of confidence to take that shot.
And also a lot of skill. This is exactly the type of thing you practice for over and over again.
Here is Cook following the score by Memphis. Outside Porter. 5 to shoot. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Wood's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Back to Giles. Wood sets a screen. Pass to Jenkins. Back to Giles. Hits it from three-point range.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
Now Porter.
Come get it. Come get it.
That's the sixth make from the field. He's taken 9 shots and missed but 3.
And that's the kind of move that will always pay off, even against tight defense like he was facing on that possession.
Jenkins.
Yes. Here he comes, and there he goes.
Look at him punish that rim. And that last look brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. San Antonio's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Greg, you think of everything that goes into making it to the NBA as a player. Did it come easy for you, or was it all work?
It's easy, really, to overlook the grind, but when you love the game, all those hours in the lab don't feel quite like work. At least not until you start getting a little longer in the tooth. Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Spurs.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And for the year now, they'll be tallying their 16th win. Here's Giles, following the three-pointer by San Antonio. Kicks it to Jenkins. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Craig, Devin Vassell came in as a 3-and-D type player, but he's grown beyond that.
He has added secondary ways to contribute on offense. Still, not a great shot creator, but can finish plays in a variety of ways to help his team.
And that one misses. He's off on the second.
An NBA All-Defense for 2 years running. Matisse Thybulle has been a game-changing defender from the minute he set foot in the NBA.
Here is Cook. He's looking for Porter and finds him. And out of bounds as the Grizzlies gain possession. 32 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Now here's Jenkins. Not a lot of room. Pass to Giles. Pulls from the top of the key, and he gets it to go.
And you gotta like that they found something positive here, something that maybe carryovers into the next game.
They put together some great possessions here at the end. It's a shame they could have used this run much earlier.
And here's Porter, and so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with AD. Hey, you guys seem locked in tonight. What was the key?
So we came out aggressive defensively and offensively, and against a team like that, you know, you got to come out aggressive defensively first, and I think we did that through the whole 48.
Yeah, you certainly beat them to the punch, and you beat them on the scoreboard as well, man. Congratulations. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.